Welcome once again to an interview for the Wild Women Symposium that is going to be in Park City, Utah at the Prospector, October 3rd through 5th, 2014. As part of an ongoing series, we're doing interviews with all of our amazing facilitators, so all of you ladies out there can actually get to know the women that we'll be teaching and get some ideas about the types of classes that we're giving and to feel inspired. Today I have with me Sara Caldiero, and she will be teaching a class at the Wild Women Symposium. Hi, Sara.
Hello, Suzanne. How are you today?
I am great. I'm so glad that you could take time out of your busy day to kind of do these interviews, because I find that they're so important for women out there kind of trying to understand what the Wild Women Symposium is. And I picked a title that's a little bit controversial on purpose so that it gives women permission to open up and try new things. And we love the fact that you're going to be teaching for us, because your subject is something that is near and dear to my heart. So tell us about you and what you do and why you do it.
Okay. Well, I started belly dancing when I was 15. My mom taught me because it's a woman's dance, and she waited till I was fully grown to teach me how to do this woman's dance. And my mom's from Turkey, and there in Turkey, women get together and dance together and share information about the body, on how to take care of yourself, how to take care of your body, and it's a really beautiful exchange. And that's the thing, that when women are under repression that they still have, is their communities and women getting together and sharing information. So I think it's just totally appropriate for the symposium, because that's exactly what's happening. Women getting together and finding moments to excuse me to ask questions and to have an honest exchange and build a community of women that are empowered and really in tune with the divine feminine. So that's what I'm all about as well.
Well,
There's a little delay there,
yeah,
sorry.
absolutely. Yeah, there is a little delay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, I agree. What I love is that in the Wild Women Symposium, what I want to do is to create a cross-cultural base that shows that there are so many tools from other cultures that we can utilize and integrate. And I think that dance is such a critical piece, because when you learn a culture's dance and movement, I think you learn about the people and the heart of the people. And right now, because there's so much insanity going on in the Middle East, it's so important to kind of find tools that help us as Americans understand a Middle Eastern culture. And I think dance is such a lovely, loving, compassionate way to do that.
Yes, I agree with you. So let me tell you a little bit more about myself. My grandmother and grandfather are from the northern Georgia and the Caucasus Mountains, and they were kind of tribal people, and they traveled throughout Europe. I mean, another word for it might be gypsy, although they were totally against this word because it caused them all sorts of problems, as you can imagine. But my grandfather was a musician, and my grandma was a dancer and also a costume designer. And so for me, I feel like it's honoring my family as well as their traditions and their culture. And I think when women get together here, that we actually do honor the culture that is in the Middle East, and those women that are under repression. We are honoring them by doing the movements and by being empowered here.
I agree. To me, it's like life force energy, which is what the feminine holds, is all about the pelvis and the movement of the pelvis. And, I really do believe that as we move our bodies, we connect, our lower chakras to other women, and we do give them energy and we do empower them. And there's something so freeing about that, and to have that as a focus, that as we as American women open up our minds and open up our bodies, the Wild Women Symposium is about trying to help and support women in other cultures in a myriad of ways. But the first step is you have to, open up your own body, heal yourself, let go of judgment, and see what we can create together as a group. And the last Wild Women Symposium was so powerful and amazing that we have upped the ante a little bit, and we're kind of diving more into that sensual, sexual realm for women, because the women were asking for it. They were like going, well, we want to do that. Can we do that? And I'm like, sure, we can definitely do that in the next class. And so I'm really happy you're going to be teaching this class. So tell us about what the structure of the class is, so the women out there know what they're in for, and maybe how to dress and how to be comfortable in the class.
Okay. Well, it's a 90-minute class, and during that time, the time's going to go by so fast you won't even realize it, because there's a meditation, there's a warm-up, we play with veils, there's some props. I have some hip scarves. I have a lot of hip scarves, actually. So I'll bring all of those, and so you'll have some things to jingle, jangle, and feel the ching, ching, ching around your body. But if you have your own, go ahead and bring it. Wear loose-fitting clothing that just feels comfortable, so that you can stretch and feel your full range of motion. Okay, be working a lot on increasing the strength of your pelvic floor and the core. So the pelvic floor is just one part of the core that we'll be working on. So it's all about empowering your body to be strong, and when you have a strong core, then you have the power to do whatever you want with that body. So it's at all levels. There's not, you don't have to be an experienced dancer or even a belly dancer for that fact. It's open to everybody. The dance of the people. That's what Baladi means, is the dance of the people. And so it's a dance that everybody can do and feel good in their body.
This is going to be great. I'm super excited about it. It's like I'm such a tribal girl by nature, and it's like we get a whole bunch of women together dancing and feeling their bodies and moving through things, and I think it creates such a bond and a sense of community, because you can play with other women. I think as our society is so isolating sometimes, that we are so individualistic, that we forget of the value of being with other women and the incredible love and support and healing that comes from being in a group of other women.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we'll dance in a circle. We'll be practicing making eye contact, and that just builds confidence when you present yourself as a confident, person who knows who they are. And so I think that's part of that comes from the community, is when you have that support of women around you, then you're able to present yourself and go out into the world. So.
I agree. Well, I'm very excited that you wanted to do the interview for us. And so everybody out there, make sure you want to come to this amazing class at the Wild Women Symposium. And it will be October 3rd through 5th at the Prospector in Park City. And there are tickets on Eventbrite, and you can go to our website, which is wildwomensymposium.com, and see all of our specials that we have. We have incredible specials for 3 women. If 3 women come together, then instead of the ticket being $200, it's $120 each. If you have 5 women together, is the best deal. So if you've got all your girlfriends, you can drag all your girlfriends with you, and that is $112 per person when you do it that way. It's an amazing event. It's a Friday night, all day Saturday and Sunday, and we look forward to seeing you at the Wild Women Symposium. So thank you so much, Sara, for talking to us.
Oh, thank you, Suzanne. I appreciate you organizing everything.
See you soon.
Thanks.
You are very welcome. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.